All right, let's get started. 6 o'clock. Let's not delay the, I don't know, the pain. All right, we're good to go. Everyone's here. Awesome, awesome. So let's warm up. Let's get the blood flowing. Let's get excited about boot camp. So if you've been sitting up until this point, we definitely want to warm up. And even if you've, unless you just went out for a run or something, that's the only reason you probably don't need to warm up with me right now. But since I'm going to assume that people aren't warmed up, for safety reasons, we are going to warm up. You're gonna reach those arms nice and high, pull it down. So we switch from a quick march to a slower march, bracing those abs and lifting those knees nice and high. Getting also motion in our shoulders. Good, I know my hamstrings are always tight, but see if you can extend your legs a little bit, windmill those arms like you're freestyling, reach for the opposite leg, and let's just get some range of motion in our hamstrings. Again, don't feel like you need to touch your leg, all right? I just want motion in the arms and the shoulders, and I want motion in the hips with sort of an extended leg because that starts to warm up the hamstrings. All right, a couple more. Let's do some rotations. Just let those arms whip around you. Release the heel as you rotate. Good. Again, the point of the warm-up is to slowly get the heart rate up, get dynamic motions in your body so that you're limbering up and are ready for more intense movements. So if you weren't here for the earlier parts of the announcement, that today's bootcamp class is going to be all Tabata timing. So 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, times 8. The first 20 seconds will be the same exercise. The next 2 will be exercise B. And then the next 2 will be exercise A again and exercise B. Okay? And sometimes I have, let's go out here. Sometimes I have where we're only like doing a lunge and it's going to be on one leg only for that 20 seconds times 2. And then the next time you see it, which is 20 seconds later, it'll be the other leg. Good. Anytime we're doing squats, you can go at your own pace. You can go to whatever depth you choose. You do want to try to keep the knees and toes aligned with each other and keep that chest up. So anything we do today, you can modify. So I am doing cardio. Some of it has some impact, some jumping motions. Feel free to keep it low impact. Take water breaks anytime. We are going to have a whole minute off in between each Tabata round. So you can definitely take a break then. But if you want to drink in the middle of Tabata rounds, go for it. All right, I'm going to go into a side profile view, but you don't have to. So I want you to actually alternate between bend the back knee and don't bend the back knee. Bend the back knee and then bend only the front knee. So here you're going to feel the lunge, and then here's a deeper hip flexor stretch. So some hip flexor stretch and then not. And what I'm doing is I'm actually keeping that heel down and the back leg. And so it kind of gets into my calves. And we're dynamically stretching, so we're moving in and out of a deeper stretch. A deep stretch into the calves, hip flexors, and then less so. Good. 2 more times of each. Not that I was counting. Sorry about that. Switch sides. All right, I hope you sort of feel the difference of the basic lunge here, and then kind of a stretch lunge. Oh, wow, my left calf is really tight. So anytime we do lunges where only the front knee bends, I consider that more of a stretch lunge. You'll see that in yoga. and then this, where both knees bend to about 90 degrees, that lunge works the muscles more about strengthening than about stretching. But they're both called lunges. All right, 2 more of each, because when in doubt, I just say 2 more. Okay, so let's warm up the upper body here. So you can take your hands wider than the mats, or at least wider than your shoulders, which generally means it's wider than your mats. If you want to do push-ups on your knees, go for it. So here's push-ups on the toes, bending the elbows to about 90 degrees, or lowering the chest to about elbow height. I drop my knees down. I'm still mostly in a straight line from my head to my knees. And the final version of push-ups is kneeling. So I pull my knees in underneath my butt, and again, lower my chest to elbow height. So it doesn't matter what version I pick for push-ups, but my chest will always lower to elbow height. Okay? All right, we're gonna be doing burpees and all that good stuff. And if you don't prefer doing burpees and you'd rather do push-ups, then you can do it. All right, round 1, push-ups and jack. Okay. So for 20 seconds, rest, and then 20 seconds, we're gonna be doing the same thing. This is a push-up and jack. So if you do a push-up like this, then you can do a jack like this, or you can do push-ups on your knees, come off your knees, do an out, in. If you don't wanna do the jumping of the jack, you can tap out, in. And then here's what I consider, this is what I call the combo jack. So this is more challenging. You jack out at the same time that you bend your elbows, and then you pop in together. Jump your feet out at the same time you bend your elbows. That's the most challenging version. Okay, the reason I'm showing this to you is because it's 20 seconds. It's not long at all. So see the most intense version of any exercise you can do because they're shorter. All right, and then we're gonna stand up and do double jumping jacks. All right, non-impact, yep. If you want to do singles, you can. I just made it different, so I'm doing doubles. All right, here is our timer. When you hear 3 beats, that means 3 seconds left. All right, here we go. Oh, get down here. So push-ups and jacks, 20 seconds. All right, there's your 10 seconds rest, but we're doing the push-ups again. So it's like one of our 40-second intervals, but we have a 10-second break. Oh, here we go. Try to keep it moving. Any version of push-ups and jacks that you can do, just maintain movement if possible. All right, now we're gonna get on our feet and do double jacks. All right, remember a low impact version right here. Doubles, it's out, out, in. So this is all about getting the heart rate up and giving your arms a break. Breathe. I'm bouncing the balls of my feet. The intent is to work my heart muscle. All right, 10 seconds break. During the 10 seconds, your heart rate is up here. It might come down to here, but it's definitely not coming down to rest level. The whole point of Tabata is that your heart keeps climbing. And the time it really drops is during that 1 minute rest. Oh. Back to our push-ups. I shouldn't have eaten cake right before this. Oh, my hair. It's all staticky. 20 seconds, push, push, push. We're staying down, we're staying down. Last 20 seconds of the push-ups here. And then we're up on our feet for 20 seconds times 2. Broken up is still better than 40 seconds of something really long, right? Right? Maybe this Tabata thing isn't so bad. Whew. Jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1. I can't talk anymore. That's why I'm not talking. How are you doing? Oh my gosh. This is it. This is it. Last one. Last 20 seconds, and you get a whole minute after this. Keep those knees soft. Bounce on the balls of your feet. Double, 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 double. Out, out, in. That's it. Long beep. Okay, so we're moving on to the next 2 exercises, but you get a minute. Take advantage of this minute here. We got burpees, and for once, I'm not doing anything fancy with the burpees. It's just straight up burpees. All right, put your hands down, you walk or jump your feet back. Optional push-up, jump or walk your feet in, stand up. If you want to do a jump after that, you can. The reason is because 20 seconds isn't a long time, so putting in all this extra fancy stuff for burpees, it kind of just takes away from the burpee itself. All right, and then we're doing lunge chugs. So this is my left leg, so if that's in front, this is your right leg. We're actually gonna basically do a little hop in place. It is not about jumping big, all right? It's almost like you're just shifting forward a little bit. So you can do stagger like this, or you can go down and up if you want to do zero impact. But the idea behind chugs is it's not meant to be a huge impact because you're trying to stay low in the lunge and come up just barely. For the first 2 rounds, actually it's round 3 and 4, same leg. And then the next time you see it's gonna be the other side. Okay? Okay. I accidentally gave you longer than a minute. Sorry about that. Burpees. You can walk your feet back like this, not do a push-up, walk your feet in, stand up. Or you can jump your feet back, do a push-up. All right, lots of variations for burpees. Find what's challenging to you. If you want to do a push-up every other burpee, you can do that too. All right, we're doing another round of burpees right after these 10 seconds. And we already have 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, let's go. Kind of feels like 40 seconds with a little break in between. I know we're all used to 40-second rounds, which is why I figured doing these back-to-back 20 seconds is okay. All right, pick which leg's in front. And we're gonna stay in this lunge position with little hops. You can use your arms. A little. If your feet are pretty much coming like half an inch off the ground and then landing in place. Just miniature, mini hopping. Or pulsing, 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 pulsing. We're doing this again, same leg, don't even move your body. So if you're doing pulses, I actually feel pulses are harder. If you're doing pulses like this, it almost feels harder because the jump actually gives your body a little break. All right, so do either pulses. And if you want to do full range, of course, feel free to do full range. The whole point is to really burn out these leg muscles without straightening your legs. All right, we're going back to the burpees, and then we're going to do those lunges with the other leg in front. So you're going to feel a little asymmetrical right now. Burpees, let's go. If you want to do a jump there, you can. Go as fast as you can without losing form or technique. Part of coordination and agility is speed. So we have to train for speed if we want to be fast. Right? If we always jog, then the fastest we'll ever be is a jog. But if you want to practice sprinting, you got to practice the speed component. All right, other leg. Let's get ready for that lunge. This is why it's all the more impressive for marathon, the elite marathon runners, the ones who are winning marathons in like 2 hours. They're basically running a 5-minute mile pace, which to me is a full-on sprint. I can't even do a 5-minute mile in half a mile. I can't even do that pace for half a mile. And they're doing it for 26.2 miles. So it's just so impressive to me. Oh, I gotta blow my nose. And what they did to train for that is they practiced for speed in short amounts. And then they slowly increased their speed and their distance over time. So you can do like 3 miles slow, half mile fast, 3 miles slow total, 1 mile fast. Just keep going and building. Very impressive. All right, everyone switch to legs. Did everyone burn out their leg muscles? Good, all right. All right, I gotta watch the clock better. You only get a minute. No more of that extra nice 2-minute stuff. Double knee ups, okay. We're starting with the cardio. 2, 2, 2, 2. And I'm kind of hopping on my bottom foot, but you don't have to, you can keep it low impact. And then the second exercise is squat to the leg lifts. So when you get to the lowest squat you can, without straining this leg, kick, squat, kick, or I mean, it looks like a kick, but it's a leg lift. Lift, squat. Same leg for 2 20-second rounds. All right, and then go back to the double knees, and then we do that leg lift to the other side. All right, it's been a minute-ish, enough. Double knees, like kickboxing. Pull the arms up and pull it down. Double. This is all about the heart rate. So every exercise I pick isn't necessarily about lower body or upper body. Some of it's focused on the heart, which is a muscle too. Get a little winded. By the way, if you don't want to rest these 10 seconds, keep moving. These are a workout. If you don't need a break, I do encourage you though to work out so hard, to push it so much in the 20 seconds that you need the break. Because if you can go without a break, that means you could have pushed harder. Okay? Or try singing a song. Talking. That'll make you more winded. I don't sing because I can't sing, but I'm talking. All right, get into your low squat. Let's get ready. I'm just lifting the same leg. Lift. How high do you want to lift? I mean, hopefully you listen to your groin and don't pull your groin muscle. But if you notice, my other leg really is not straightening. So this is the leg that's going to burn out, the leg that's on the ground. I'm just doing the leg lift. 1, to work the outer thigh, get the hips opened up. But 2, to burn out one leg. Burn out one side. Let's go. Same leg, same side. I can really feel it burn here. All right, we're going back to the double knees. Get that heart rate up. I'm still having a hard time talking, which means my heart rate hasn't gone down. Use those arms, bring it high and low. We're trying to use our whole body, not just the lower body, not just the knees. Your heart should feel like it's pounding at your chest. I think it's about time I took off my shirt. I'll do it in the next minute. After this, we're going to get into our very low, wide squat, and then lift the other leg to the side. Okay. You can already start to get ready. There's really not much time. 5 seconds left. Let's get low here. Other leg. Try really hard to stay in that low squat and try not to straighten the other leg. You're only straightening one leg, and it's the leg that's lifting. Oh my God, my hamstring is cramping up. Darn it, ouch. Oh gosh. Ugh. Come on. Last round, last 20 seconds. I can do it. Cramping. I'll just go drink some water. Stay low, stay low. Keep moving, keep moving. See how you can still get the heart rate up and still really work the muscles. And you don't always have to jump. Take a minute. You don't always have to jump to really work your muscles. Okay. Oh, mountain climbers. I hate that, but actually giving you a little break by doing abs. All right, to me, if I ever do abs in the middle of a workout, it's sort of a break in the sense that you're not on your feet, you're not doing burpees, you're not doing push-ups. So I'm not gonna show mountain climbers, but the scissors, if you can have your head, neck, and shoulders up, remember it's only 20 seconds, so, and reach your arms like this. You can also reach your arms up here, but I want your chin tucked so you don't strain your neck. So tuck your chin and just try to scissor your legs in the greatest range of motion with your legs straight. All right, if you want even more challenge, you can keep it down here, but just make sure you don't lose the imprint. Greater range of motion gets a little bit of more hip flexors and hamstring stretches, but it's up to you. All right, we're starting in mountain climbers. So get into your plank, and you don't want your butt in the air. Okay. So wrists underneath the shoulders, get your butts at shoulder height, and we're gonna run by pulling your knees into your chest. Don't lift the butt, keep it at shoulder height. Keep your arms vertical. See how my shoulders are always above my wrist? So basically I'm not doing this. See, my butt's up and my shoulders behind my wrist. Get it down here, work those abs. All right, you can hold the plank for the 10 seconds, or you can rest. Sometimes it feels like more work just to get back into the position. So you just stay in the position. Run, run, run. Pull the knees in. Pull, pull, pull. I don't know anyone who likes mountain climbers. I know I don't like them. Okay, remember our little break? Get to lay down. All right, scissors or flutter. See if you can do with your head, neck, and shoulders up. Try with your arms reaching. So you're basically doing a crunch in the upper part of your body, at the same time working hip flexors and lower abs, okay? You can be down here like this if your neck is tired. We're trying to recruit the most amount of muscles we can in these 20 seconds. Okay, stay right here. Let your neck rest a little bit. And the same thing, we're gonna crunch your way up and scissor. Again, you can flutter down here. It's a little more challenging, right? Because your legs are low. And of course you can flutter up here too. Basically, find something that's challenging for you, but doable. I know I always say that, because it's the truth. Oh, we're back to our mountain climber. All right, let's work it. I know, abs and hip flexors. We're definitely doing abs in both of these workouts, both this one and the scissors. So there's the duplication of the muscles, which I did plan on purpose. A mountain climber ultimately is a plank. Oops. I stopped before the long beat. Don't do that. I cheated. Okay, I will not do that again. I'll start early just to make up for it. Yeah, we want to go the whole 20 seconds, so I should not stop during those short beeps. I should stop after the long beep. Gosh, sometimes it's really hard to train yourself to push through those 3 short beeps. You hear them, you just want to quit. Here we go. Keep that chin tucked, protect the neck. We don't want your neck to get sore before your abs get sore. We don't want your neck to get sore at all. Oh, that burns. Oh yeah, definitely don't need more than 20 seconds of that. Last 20 seconds, then you get a minute. Doing awesome, doing awesome. Keep it up, keep it up. 20 seconds for everything. Just tell yourself it's not 30 seconds, it's not 40 seconds. It's only 20 seconds. Oh. I'm gonna stay right here and tell you what the next exercise is. Why get up if I don't have to? Okay. Doing another cardio, mogul skiing. If you've done my workout in the past, you've probably done the act where we pretend like we know how to do moguls. I have never done moguls in my life. Okay, and then we gotta do donkey kicks. So this is once again a unilateral movement, so just single leg. Here, it's okay to have your butt up. Now let me do this front leg. So this is like a single leg squats. And to initiate this movement, you straighten the bottom leg, and at the same time, you straighten the top leg. So if you straighten both legs, what's gonna work is the bottom leg. Top leg does nothing. Okay, moguls. You know, you wanna keep your feet about hip distance apart, squats, like this, like we're skiing moguls. The less you straighten your legs, the more you'll feel it. So this is a squat position. Keep your chest up. You can pretend like you actually have ski poles and non-impact, side to side, not straightening the legs. All right, we're keeping the muscles loaded. Did everyone have a chance to grab water? All right, did anyone turn on their air conditioner yet? Not that hot yet, not that hot. Okay, we're starting the moguls, by the way. I just showed the donkey first. Let's ski. If you've ever seen moguls done by Olympic skiers, I mean, the way their knees are bouncing up to their chest is ridiculous. I can't even tell you how much quad strength and glute strength they need to do moguls. It's so impressive. I know I'm talking about all these elite athletes, like marathon runners, but it's just really impressive how much dedication and strength they have. And guess what? If we cared about being in the Olympics, we'd put in hours of practice and do it, right? It's just, we don't care about being in the Olympics. So you should be feeling your legs definitely burning out. Okay, I know. This is a leg heavy one. This is a leg heavy one. All right, try to keep your head up. Straighten both legs at the same time. Keep your head up. So don't look at your foot. I want you to look at your hands. I want you to look at your fingernails. Straighten both legs. Kick the top leg to the ceiling. Straighten the bottom leg. What might happen is that as you kick your top leg to the ceiling, same leg, don't change a thing. As you kick your top leg to the ceiling, your bottom leg might come off the ground. You can keep the foot planted, okay? So straighten like this. Either way, you're gonna feel the burnout of the leg that's on the ground. Again, don't look at your feet. Look at the mat, space between your thumbs. All right, we're actually not gonna go moguls right now. We're gonna do the other leg. Okay, so keep your hands on the ground, shake out those wrists if you need. Donkey kick. I think donkeys kick with both legs, but who knows? Maybe they do only kick with just one of their back legs. When I try to straighten my leg, I'm not really trying to straighten it. I'm just straightening it from a more bent position. So more bent to less bent. More bent to less bent. You don't have to straighten it all the way. It's almost like I'm trying to kick up into a handstand, but don't kick up into a handstand. Don't do the handstand. Okay, we have 2 more 20-second rounds left, and they're both going to be moguls. By the way, I realize not everyone's a fan of the donkey kick. So if I ever do anything you don't want to do or don't like, you can find, squats or lunges, because donkey kicks are a lower body exercise. If you ever wanted to learn how to do a handstand though, the donkey kick is actually how you would learn to kick up into a handstand. Faster, faster, faster. Like the Olympic skiers. Long leap. All right, that was a tough one. Lots of lower body. If there's one thing that's strong in our bodies, it's our legs. Our legs are always going to be stronger than our upper body because longer bones, more muscle mass, more strength. And also, guess what? Unless you don't get out of bed, on any given day, you're probably walking somewhere. Even if all you do is walk from the bed to the fridge, you're using your legs. There's high probability that you really don't use your arms to lift anything heavy. Whereas your legs every day, usually no matter what, is lifting your body weight. It's transporting you from one place to another. All right, that's also kind of default why our legs are stronger than our upper body. All right, let me get a quick drink after I talk about that. We're going to start with a strength move, followed by a cardio move. So I don't know if you noticed, but I've been doing a lot of cardio moves first, followed by the strength. I'm flipping it. So here's the strength move. We're going to go from squat to lunge. Same side, this front to this side. This is my left, but it could be your right. All right, so this foot, this back leg, has got to lift up and turn. And hopefully if your feet are pretty turned out already, when you go into this lunge, see, lift and turn, you just need to square up to this foot, which is more or less facing the side, but you can be kind of a diagonal. All right, because I'm squared kind of this way. All right, so you don't need to turn, if your foot is angled this way, you don't need to intentionally turn where this is like all messed up like this. All right, so again, from the side view, corners of the room. When I lift my foot, I'm just gonna be at an angle now. Squat, lunge, squat, lunge. Square to the front, square to this knee. I hope that makes sense. Now, if you're jumping it, you don't have to really worry about squaring to that knee because both legs are coming off the ground. Boom. I got everything facing forward. I got everything to the corners. All right, so if you're doing the jumping version, both legs are gonna lift off the mat and you're gonna recenter. And then the cardio is high knee run, butt kicker. Switch it up. I don't care how often you switch up. You could do butt kickers the whole time. You could do high knees the whole time. You only got 20 seconds. Just try to keep your feet moving. Whew. We're doing the strength first. I'm going that way first, and only that way. Low lunge, squat. So keep your knees bent. Notice the trend. I'm really not having you stand up because it's 20 seconds. So I really want to keep the muscle loaded for the entire 20 seconds. Right? Normally in a 40-second round, we might want to take breaks and straighten our legs a little more. Up. Same thing, same side. So square to the side, or square to that non-moving knee and toe. All right, if you're doing the non-jumping version. Wait till the long beep. All right. I actually hate this exercise. But you know what? If I don't make myself do stuff I hate with you, I'll never do it. Butt kicks. So get the heel to the butt. This is not how you normally run. I know. That's not the point. The point is that you engage your abs, lift those knees high, and then kick your butt. Nobody runs like this either. Right here, we're doing it. Normal running is like this, forward, like this. You don't really lift your knee. There's a propulsion forward. Again, we're not meant to mimic real running. We're practicing exaggerated lifting of the knee, practicing the kickback. So one thing of becoming a faster runner is if you are really good at letting your foot hit the floor and you propel yourself back, foot back. Go this way. Anyways, with running, I actually was on the cross-country team for years, and my coach was like, when I started, he's like, you have the ugliest form. He's like, I don't even know how you're running at a decent time. My time wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. And he's like, how are you running at a decent form? I mean, decent time and your form's so bad. So you do learn how to do that sort of butt kicking motion to propel yourself forward. Train your hamstrings to do that. And then you also want to pick up your knees a little bit so you can like increase sort of your stride length. Not too much though, because you don't want to heel strike. But the point is that most people kind of shuffle along. And when you're just kind of shuffling like this, you really can't run fast. So let's practice running fast. Lift those knees. Oh, you gotta use your arms. Use those arms. I can't talk anymore. You're probably thankful for that. Seven seconds. Last 20. I'm only turned sideways to show you where my heels are going and where my knees are going. You can face front. Don't forget to use your arms. They're critical in running. on, everyone. That concludes our terrible day of 100% Tabata. Okay, let me know, because feedback is always important. Let's get that heart rate down. So there are things we love to hate, but there are things we just hate. This might be one of them. So I know personally, circle the arms. I know personally that I really don't like burpees, and the only time I do them is with you. All right, with you guys. I just would never ever do it on my own. It's just facts. Now push-ups. I actually like doing push-ups, which I know a lot of people don't like doing it. Let's stretch our quads and our hip flexors. So all this. I actually do like doing push-ups. I remember how empowered I felt when I was first able to do 10 on my toes, right? It's one of those things where, you kind of grow up thinking, oh, well, we should just do it on our knees because we're a girl. And that's really not the case at all. It's not called girl push-ups or boy push-ups or lady push-ups or men push-ups. It's a push-up. It's on your toes. And I don't know, I just felt like it was really empowering when I was able to do it. And I think that's a great goal to work for everyone, no matter what your gender is. Hamstrings, probably the tightest muscle in my body, plus my calves. Let's get that stretch there. And then one other thing I've always wanted to work on is pull-ups too. But in this house, I do not have a pull-up bar. I could pull one right there. I know, it's the perfect place. There's a lot of people that don't have this ideal doorway or closet to put up a pull-up bar, and I actually do. And I don't know, maybe I'll do it. But the pandemic's over, so what's the point? Stretch open that chest. We actually didn't do that many push-ups or burpees today. I did a lot of cardio to change it up. So, and I felt it too. So just let me know. Got to keep the body guessing all the time. Boot camp never gets easier. Why? Because when something gets easier, you just push harder, you push faster, you put in more, and then it feels hard again. All right. If you missed not doing a ton of burpees and push-ups today, feel free to do more. Oh, so great to see you all. Thanks so much for coming.